Good evening and welcome. In 2006, I became CKO of Cognizant and I had just moved back to India. I was leading a board level initiative for KM. I was very anxious about how I was going to make this change happen at scale because I have no control over the associates' performance appraisal or reviews. Cognizant being a special place, one of my colleagues, Thiruvengadam Vasudevan, walks into my office and asks me, "Do you believe change management is hard?" And I said, "Yeah." And he hands me this book and says, "Read this and it will change your mind." I started reading the book and I was very excited about the possibilities. In the book, Aubrey Daniels covers a brilliant model he calls the ABC model. Antecedents that happen before the behavior itself, and the consequences that happen after the behavior. And his counterintuitive insight is that the consequences are the ones that sustain the behavior change, and antecedents may make it happen once or twice. I have mentioned before that majority of the change management initiatives focus on training and communication, which is just the antecedent. So we have to focus ourselves on consequences. And he says there are three kinds of consequences: positive or negative, immediately happening after the behavior or in the future, certainly after the behavior or may not happen. This results in a few combinations of consequences, of which he focuses on the positive because negative doesn't sustain change. In that, positive immediate certain, he says, is the best one. Salary, positive future certain. Bonus, positive future uncertain, he says doesn't work that well, and we'll have to agree with him. With this knowledge, we had just rolled out the Web 2.0 systems of then blogs, wikis, and forums, and we were looking for a PIC. My colleague and friend Srinivas and Shankar in Hyderabad had just rolled out a war point system inspired by a client who was in loyalty rewards. In this system, you would do tasks, collect points, and exchange them for goodies from the Cognizant store. We piggybacked on that, gave a few war points for every KM contribution that you did, and that was our PIC. The blogging system went viral. Within 6 months, we had 1 million page views a month, and within 18 to 36 months, we had reached 3 to 5 million page views a month. The CEO was blogging, the CFO was blogging. The organization's 80% of people were participating and 30% were contributing to the system. Now, many people came to me and said blogging was addictive. As I researched that, I landed on B.F. Skinner's variable intermittent rewards. B.F. Skinner happens to be one of the earliest behavioral psychologists focusing on behavior change. And his theory is that when you have variable rewards, it creates addiction. So let you log to the blogging system, you will see a blog post from the CEO, or you might see a blog post about a movie or about a project. Since you don't know what exactly you are going to get, it creates a variable intermittent reward system. This is the same model Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and LinkedIn use to get us addicted to these systems. Now, while I was very happy with the progress that we have made, I was also dissatisfied by the fact that the middle management was not participating very well. They were reading the blogs, that I could tell through the click stream, but participation was not sufficient. And why is that? This we will cover in the next episode. With that, I thank you all for listening to my coverage of Bringing Out the Best in People by Aubrey Daniels.